Hey guys, welcome back to Fraser Focus, local faces and local places. Right now we're here in Abbotsford. There's a rally going on to raise awareness for sexual exploitation towards youth.
When I first started, this became more of an apparent trend that's been happening with some of the girls and boys as well. And it's something that we take very seriously. It's a lot of files. It's files that we investigate, and we try to get youth on board and girls on board to talk about the seriousness of it.
Here, I'll tear tape for you.
Thank you.
So today is the Stop the Sexual Exploitation of Children and Youth Awareness Rally with Abbotsford Community Services and the Fraser Valley Community Action Team. Sexual exploitation of our youth is happening a lot. So I on average carry a caseload of 10 to 15 people. And I estimate that for every one person I have on my caseload, there's another 10 that are at risk or are being sexually exploited. It is happening online and indoors, and it's such a hidden thing. It's not like you go out on the street and see these youth being prostituted out on the street.
No, it's danger, beware of signs.
I think for service providers, we're pretty aware that this is happening, but for the general population, I think it's a shock that this actually is going on.
I think lots of people don't feel that it would affect their family, and really exploitation can affect anyone, no matter what socioeconomic, cultural, or religious background they come from.
I think this is my second or third one.
Second or third?
This is my first one.
First one. And why did you guys come out today?
We work with Youth Unlimited, Youth for Christ here in Abbotsford, and some of our young people do face sexual exploitation, and so just to make it aware for other people.
So what can we do to make a difference or raise more awareness?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think personally that we need tougher laws. I think a lot more kids need to be educated about what's going on. When you go to parties, it might not just be a party. You might be getting into something a lot more than you bargained for.
You're in the younger world. Do you think this is a reality?
Yes.
And do you think online it's getting scarier and scarier?
Yes.
So what do you think we can do to make a difference?
Well, I think that we can probably encourage teenagers not to be social on social media as much as they are now.
A successful walk?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah? So what are we going to take away from this now?
Respect for women.
Respect for women? What about guys? Sometimes it happens to guys as well.
And guys. Respect for all people.
A big roadblock in exploitation is victims don't want to come forward and they don't want to come to the police. So we are working hard at trying to get more victims to come forward and talk to us and feel comfortable talking to us.
The whole point is just to get the word out there and have people visually see the signs, right?
That's right, absolutely. We would always like more people for sure, but we're out there with our signs. We've got a lot of horns honking, which is great, which is what we want. Raise the awareness and get everybody on board next year. Hopefully we'll get more people on board to line the streets. That's what our ultimate goal is.
The reality is that most cases are underreported, so let's raise some awareness. We'll be right back here on Fraser Focus in a moment.